It's your boy, Big Nate. Groove with me for a minute, baby. Hey, hey man, groove with me. Just listen to it. Ooh, come on. Huh.
Trying to do the
What's
best
up, Big
I
Nate?
can.
What's up, baby? Man, I like this. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, man. Trying to do the best I can.
But I ain't had a lot of love.
I ain't had a lot. Hey, man. What's up, baby? What's up, baby? It's your boy, Big Nate, man. Hey, man, it's your boy. Listen here, baby. Nate Logic, the real underground radio station. Before we get to going tonight, man, I had to reach out to my guy Ramon with Moneumental, man. Hey, man, I had to reach out to this guy. Listen, man, listen. I had the opportunity, the blessing to hear this gentleman here, man.
At the block party?
At the block party.
Right.
Well,
Hirt Town block
Block Party up here at the Real Underground Radio Station.
Yes,
this goes to say, when you come up here and do your job and do your business, you get more opportunity. It's going to open some doors. When I seen you, I said, man, hey, we got to get you up here, man.
It's crazy because I almost didn't show up because I've been doing a lot of shows, been on the road.
Hey, man.
And,
we gonna get that. We gonna get that. We got some stuff to talk about. We gonna talk.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, listen, this your boy Big Nate, the Real Underground Radio Station, baby. Of Nate Logic. Hey man. Hey, I'm excited, man. I'm geeked up. Hey, first before we get to you, brother, I wanna reintroduce to y'all the plug, my dog, my boy, D-Wade. D-Wade Goat 9-5 in this thing. No side. What it is, baby. Hey man, what? Hey, Ramon dog. Hey, and if you from the north, in the bluff, baby, the last name alone should make you stand up.
That's greatness, baby.
Hey man, some real goats.
That's
Salute to the leads from the north, baby.
Pops, you know what I'm
Pops,
saying?
all that, man. Hey,
Palmer,
all of them.
Cortez, yeah.
All the whole league gang.
Family, you know what
Gang. A beautiful, loving family. From the north, man. Hey, this is my boy Ramon Lee. What's up, Moneumental?
Government name out there, baby.
My bad, man.
When you able to put your government name on something,
that mean
you
good.
With your number, your personal, you feel me? That's monumental.
That's monumental.
That's where monumental came from. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to celebrate Swift, man. We just dropped like Simple Man.
Ooh.
We got 4 other projects out right now. We doing good things, man. This shit, you know what I'm saying? Just appreciate, all the love and feedback. We got a Hirt Town show coming up on August 6th. I love to see everybody come out.
Hey.
Not just to see doggone electric stuff, but to see the lineup.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Hirt Town.
That's all we got next. And everybody at this show is fire. So
hey, man. Hey, shout out to Dirt, man. Shout out to Dirt. Dirt putting it down right now in Atlanta.
Yeah, right.
Shout out to D Dirt.
Hey, man. Hey, when I tell you grind.
Oh, he grinding because he hit me at 3 a.m. So that let me know they was up working.
Hey, man.
You hit somebody at 3,
Mr. Mount Holly.
you know.
Mount Holly.
Mr. Mount Holly.
I tell me from Strong just to pick one.
Ah, man.
He claimed Camden, He didn't Camden back, y'all. We claim Mount Holly. They roll with the Camden.
Hey, but that leads me. That leads me into this, man. Oh, baby, you know what it is right here with me. Yeah. You know what it is with me.
Yeah,
hey, baby, from the north side, west side, I just love Pine Bluff. Shout out to Bluff, baby. Shout out to the city, man.
Shout out to the city.
You know what it is, baby. You know what it is. Hey, man, I'm glad you did. But then, hey, man. Who this dude, man? Who this dude, man?
All right, first of all, for everybody that didn't know, you know what I'm saying, Swift is under the Moneumental Talentagency right now. You know what I'm saying? We doing our thing.
Big things, big
You know what I'm
things.
saying? Said we gonna attack it. He stepped to me, you know what I'm saying, some months back. We all know life has its little ups and downs, so you know what I'm saying. Shout out to everybody that helps with this Salt and D Dirt show. You know what I'm saying? Seeing all the benefits and all that type of help, you know what I'm saying, as far as trying to help him get his family back straight after the tornado down there. You know what I'm saying? And but man, he just a simple man. He been out here grinding in this music game, and like I feel like bro is gonna be a household name in like really like short length of time.
I'm
like
that.
Put a name on it, a date on it, or whatever. But I really feel like God got something that's gonna help him, and it's gonna open up a particular door. Just like you saw him at the Hirt Town, we want to see him at August 6th. We want to see him August 16th. We want to see him September 18th. We're gonna see him everywhere. Monumental, get him booked.
You got a lot coming up, man. We're gonna get to that. Man. So Electric Swift, right?
Yes, sir.
Where you from, dog?
Well, originally I'm from Camden.
Camden?
Actually,
Queen City?
Queen City.
Hey, man, that's what's up. Cambodia.
Yeah, they already know Keystone Avenue Heights. That's what I'm from.
Hey.
So, shout out to all my people.
Hey, talking to the mic. We got to get
Oh, my bad. Keystone, Ivor Heights. That's where I'm from in Camden. Shout out to all my people down there, 983, Keystone, the whole posse. But, I'm from Camden, Queen City. It was a way bigger city when the paper mill was still up and running. But once the paper mill went down, it lost like half the people. Now like about 18,000, something like that. Kind of
That happens. That happens.
Yeah. So.
But you still, I like the song say, you just a simple man.
Yeah. Well, I moved back here from Texas. I used to be with Carnival Beach. You know, they made platinum success with Still Tipping, Purple Stuff, Bar Baby, all them songs. Right, Still Tipping was actually Still Tipping was actually my song first. So I'm actually a Texas, throwback rapper. But as I elevated my game, I started singing because I've been singing from young, but I kind of got away from it because of the gangs and all the stuff I was going through. And the streets made me want to be more of a rapper. But now, I'm the process. The process and progressing. I reinvented myself. Hold on. And now I'm saying.
So that's a message, like you said.
Oh yeah.
So you made a decision to come back to what was in your heart.
Yeah.
And that was that rhythm.
Yeah.
That singing. Yeah. You have a strong voice.
Thank you, sir.
I can picture your voice in an old school song, laid back.
You know what
I
call myself? I say I'm the new Bobby Womack.
Yeah, he said
I say it all the time.
I don't mind that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what we missing.
Bobby Blue Bland was just
Bobby Blue
Bland.
Bland.
If he was
Who?
born,
was just
Blue Bland was?
Nah, Bobby Blue Bland dead. You mean Bobby Rush?
Bobby, that's who I mean.
We need, but you know what?
Shout out to Nate Logic. I got Bobby's wrong. I almost said Bobby's wrong.
But you know what though? Ain't no lane for that no more.
Right.
Exactly.
And that's what listen, it's enough. Listen, man, it's a lane for that because people want to hear music like yours. I'm just a simple man. People want to hear that I'm just a simple man doing the best that I can. Or the other song, you're going to miss me.
Man.
You're going to miss me.
Right.
Hey.
Yeah, that's out.
I like that too.
Not you gonna miss the boy, not you gonna miss the chunk or the side nigga.
You gonna miss the man.
Because that's what I'm trying to be every day in my wife's life, my kids' life. I'm trying to be somebody. Because I didn't have my gang bang days and shootouts and shot. Done shot people. You know what I'm saying? I got kicked out the Navy for a shooting. So this is my testimony. I changed my life. I'm trying to be a better person. You know what I'm saying? So I redirect all this energy and this anger and all of this, into a positive way. And the singing actually makes it easier for me. So
basically,
I'm like if Bobby Blue Bland was born in the hood from the woods, and that's me.
So you from Camden?
Yes, sir.
You got away from the singing,
man,
and now you back at it.
Yeah, I'm back at it strong.
So let me ask you a question. What were some of the things that pushed you away from singing? Was it when you say you was out here trying to catch everybody else's wave? Would you say that?
No, it's kind of deep, but I'm gonna do it fast. I actually, I always was a singer.
The book at Amazon.
Read this. I always was a singer from a young child, right? like a phenom. I actually won a chance to go to Star Search singing. I sound like Michael Jackson.
You went to Star Search?
I won a chance to go to Star Search. Listen, no, real talk. I was a singing little phenom. I swear, I used to sound like Michael Jackson as a little kid. But growing up where I'm from, you know, I came from Flint, Michigan, to Camden, Arkansas, and, you know, fighting all the time. Everybody know my history. You know, all I did was fight and shoot at people and all that dumb stuff. So doing that, me and my cousin Raymond, you know, we used to sing a lot. But once I graduated high school, people was like, oh, man, you soft, man. You soft if you're doing that singing stuff. So I stopped singing because I was in that lifestyle that, you know, people would try me because of that.
It's
so
like a smart kid.
I basically was afraid to be myself. And then I got different record deals. And these different record deals, they was embracing that other persona of me as opposed to me being a singer. So I'm finally, you know, away from different big record labels now. I'm able to be my own self.
I'm trying to be a better man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to show the world how you combine the old time, the current time, and the middle time. Right. From 61 to 21. I'm trying to...
You trying to bring all that back.
All of it.
And see, here's the thing. You know, when I noticed when I listened to your songs and to your music was the soul. And that's what we missing. Man, that soul.
No, music don't get old.
That's why I call it hood soul.
Music don't get old.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hood soul patent it.
Man, I've been telling, listen.
Patent it. Listen
you
to
me. Something with me then.
Patent that.
Hood soul, thug soul.
You can do a poor man's patent if you need some help with that. I'll show you how to do that. That's something right there. Hood soul. Listen, man. Y'all heard it right here on Nate Logic, baby. The Real Underground Radio Station. It's your boy Big Nate. It's Ramon, man. Hey, this Electric Swift, a.k.a. the Simple Man. Hey, man. Hood soul. Just sit.
And the name of the mixtape, just so I can plug it, Simple Man Volume 1, Hood Soul Icon. Because that's going to be me. I want to be known Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, all the way to Georgia, all across the South in the Bible Belt. They're going to know me. They're going to know this name because I am the hood from the woods, you know, personified in the R&B of today. You know, it's going to be rap mixed in it because, you know, rap mixed in me. So anybody from the street, any real person or any real hustler, anybody been through the struggle, who's just trying to make it and do good in this world and be somebody, that's what I'm about. I don't get violent unless somebody getting violent with me.
We ain't even on that. We
live and let it live in the world.
Hey,
so it's all about peace and harmonious, beautiful.
Exactly. Listen, when I say
features and collaboration.
Listen. So 2 things. I want to say this, man. When you said you ain't trying to do violent, we on this hood soul thing. We gonna teach the hood how. Man, listen, homeboy. I've CeeLo said this in one of his old school raps. I value your life more than you value your own life. Man. So whatever you got going on, I'm gonna let you have that, and I'm gonna move around.
I saw him about a month ago in ATL.
Hey,
CeeLo,
how was it? He just looked like his regular self.
We at the Waffle House, bro.
I met him way
That's a whole nother conversation for Be Loud, but cool brother, man.
I met him at Too Short Studio when I was in ATL, hollering at Too Short. Shout out Too Short, holler at your boy Swift, man.
Hey, man, listen.
Big things, man.
Electric, let me ask you a question, man. So where are you at now? Are you in Little Rock? Where you based out of now?
Well, basically, I'm based out of the southern region. You know, I would say Hot Springs and, you know, Little Rock.
You just moving around.
You know what I'm saying? Pine Bluff, because I call it the Arklatex area.
So you
wherever you can. Texas.
He with Moneumentaltalentagency.
I know where that's at, and that's everywhere.
I'm 48 states, 9 countries deep right now.
Hey, but these 3 states, Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas, they loving me, man, right now.
I love you, man.
So I'm blessed. I'm happy.
Are you excited to be in this game right the way you are right now?
I'm excited to be back in the game, but more excited to be able to be myself now. Right. And I can really be who I feel like I should sound like. I've always wanted to sound like this, but when you sign with different record labels, small or big, you know, I've been with people who had platinum success. So when you sign with these labels, you kind of got to go, you know, they had these songs and made this much money. Oh, well, come on. And
you got to follow them.
But, you know, and it is great at times, but you kind of lose yourself in that. So now what you're hearing is all me. And it's all new, created sound that I made from my soul. And I see myself BET one day, MTV, you know, performing for the world. That's what I'm hoping for.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful because I can't get away from the fact that you're owning your blueprint. And when you were chasing someone else's blueprint, it didn't work for you.
No.
When you made the decision,
small success, it ain't right.
When you made the decision to do what Electric Swift want to do, not knocking nobody else's path, but you chose to follow your own path to greatness. Yes, and listen, man, I'm a fan. And I'm going to be honest with you, all the way 100 with you, I'm not easy to win over. When I was walking up the steps, what was I singing?
Hey,
I'm a simple man, trying to do the best I can.
And he was.
He's sweating for y'all out there.
hey, but look, every show, and that's not a fluke. Like,
every show?
I was sick. Right. Every show I perform, I'm gonna sweat like James Brown. I might get on the floor and crawl around. Like, I have no
But
shame.
that's what you gonna get
because
from
that's
the
what I'm there
baby
for.
them
You know?
type of
I
Hey,
don't stand
know
on
how
the
to
spot,
perform.
man. You know, I'm not.
And
from
so
that
what I really
I'm from the Tupac era. You know, Tupac
what
from age frame. You know.
They don't know nothing about you.
So you know, it's gonna be real when I come. I'm gonna go hard.
Instrumental,
Well, let me say this, man, because that's how I hit Ramon, was like, hey, man, listen, bring Electric Swift with you.
Yeah.
I seen you. I think I seen you at the show, and I don't know if I told you there or when, but when I seen you in my red light, I gotta talk to that brother. Because listen, I'm gonna say this, man. If it was just a fluke, just something you was thinking about doing, there's no way you would have been working that hard.
Right.
I appreciate work ethic. That's what a lot of people don't have right now.
Right.
Work ethic. They don't know how to get out there and grind.
True that.
I'm just keeping it all the way 100. It wasn't a million people out there.
Nah.
It wasn't nobody. It wasn't enough people out there to work like that. But you love what you do.
Oh, I love it.
And you worked hard. I'm talking about, bro, you was at a dog sweat. Like, you was out there.
And to be honest, I really was trying to, I used to I always been a pretty decent performer, but I used to try to connect with the crowd, right? And that's good, but I was doing it in the wrong way. Now I'm bringing the crowd into me, and I'm letting them connect with me. It's different, and trying to connect with them and letting them connect with you. So I take myself back to the moment that I wrote all these words now. I take myself back to the moments when I was in the studio and I was crying, singing these songs. These songs came from the soul on this.
Hood soul.
There's no bull crap on this CD when you hear it.
We got real titles.
Every song
Mr.
came
Man.
from the soul. And I cried when I wrote some of them. So it's a real testament to my life and the struggle and the hustle and to try to make it and be something. So when you hear it, you're really hearing me. So I take now when I come on stage, I take myself back to the moment of when I wrote the song, and it helps me now to connect with people on a whole different level. It's better than I used to do it.
So that leads me into the next question. Why? Why are you doing this?
Well, I don't know. I think it's something that's in me that
you gotta know.
I can't. I think God. Well, to be honest, I think it's my destiny and fate. I think I've always seen myself from a little bitty kid at 7, 8 years old, laying in the bed, listening to the radio, looking at the ceiling. I seen myself, singing them songs. I seen myself be Stevie Wonder and Michael Jackson and all these people, and I could dance too, boy, like him. So I seen, real talk. So I seen myself, as those people. And through life, I met a whole lot of famous people. I've done a whole lot of things that, I performed with so many people, and it'll blow your mind. And even the famous people that I perform in front of or whatever, whoever I'm in front of, I treat every person like a new opportunity to show somebody what I got. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
And when I seen
I
it, man.
100% for the homeless man to the rich man.
And when I seen the show, man, I can't speak enough on that. When I seen the show, and then based off what you explained to me and just said, I understand your why. Mm-hmm. And I can appreciate that. You got any family around here that anything like that see your show that can also, that you want to attribute your work ethic to?
Well, if we must speak about family that I contribute something to, I have to say the Wilkins family, because my grandfather, my great uncle, but he was like a grandfather to me, Reverend Ellis Wilkins, is where we came up in El Dorado, going to church and singing. Me and my cousin Benito used to be with MC Hammer and all.
Shout out Benito.
Yeah. Right. We came up singing in my great uncle's church, and that's what put it all in me. You know, when I was a little kid, me and Benito was in the room on beat machines, rapping and singing way back. Before I even, you know, I was a real young kid. You know, he's older than us, but, you know, we was always. And then when I ended up going to California, you know, as a real young kid, like 17, I got hooked up out there with Hammer's Brothers record label when I first started out. So, like, I got a long, extensive history. You know, I'm in the force now. So, I'm telling you right now, as the person that I have become musically, when the world finally get a chance to sit down and just listen, then it'll be like Tupac and Rod Wave and Stevie Wonder and Tyrese and
all that.
Jaheim and
so,
you know what I'm saying? And
so this
T.I.
ain't no
and all
overnight
these,
stuff then, huh?
Oh no.
You've been cooking for a minute.
Yeah.
This
that's
the slow cook music here,
I
huh?
see Simple Man, to be honest with you, Nate, I see Simple Man on Power Book 2, Raising Cain, episode 7.
Oh.
So you heard me, 50, anybody that write for that, let's make that happen.
I like that. And you got
I don't even know what episode 7 about. But that's where I see it. I see it on major placement.
And you gotta have.
Oh, by the way, my next
sources.
project that's coming out, D-Dirt is co-executive producing it with me. He got a vision for my next project. So
I like it.
It's gonna be done right here at 18 Studios. So I'm really already a part of the fam.
Already. This real underground, baby. This the real underground. This your boy Big Nate. This the real.
Swift, baby.
Hey man, I like that. And then you got a vision too.
Yeah. I'm doing it for all the big black boys.
Oh!
They been overlooking us, man.
Hey man, they be looking over us, man.
Overlooking us,
Shout out to the big black boys.
God damn, man.
Hey man, shout out to the big black boys.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, I'm excited about the new music, man. I want to hear more. I can't wait to hear more, man. So, what else?
Oh yeah, my boy. Shout out to Don Sinatra, man. I got so many hitters on this project. It's ridiculous.
You got a lot coming up on this new project. When can we expect this project? We got a date yet?
Listen, we're actually planning the album release party. I'm not gonna drop no gems out, but you're gonna see a lot of social media presence on that. You know what I'm saying, for the mixtape. Special guests gonna be coming down from Texas.
Big special guest.
That's all I'm
Big
gonna tell you.
special guest.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Once again,
I'm coming.
It will happen at the right spot.
You
At
know.
the right spot. My
Right.
boy Taki Willis. We
Okay,
already
so
negotiating. That's going down.
Can't give them everything.
Ain't gonna give you everything. Ain't gonna give you no dates.
It's
and none of
coming though in the
We
next
cooking.
week. In the next week, you'll start seeing all the publication go out on that.
In the next week or so? So Swift, let me ask you a question, man. I want people to right here, right now, that's listening to this interview, I want people to be able to go find your music and connect with you. How can they do that?
Hey, all you gotta do is go to Instagram, Electric Swift. I'm easy to find, or you can go to any platforms, like 70 something of them. I'm on all of them, you know, and that's Electric Swift. Look up Simple Man feature Smurf G.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Mr. Man, it's a song called Pressure. We dropping a single almost like every week. Every
Friday, I got
until we
something
drop
coming out
the
with
project at the end of October when I do that mixtape release party, me and my boy Taki. So y'all already know what it is and what it ain't. And hey, I promise you, we giving you all. I went to Atlanta where Keisha Cole and them record, Outkast and them. I went to Dallas where Mo 3 and I worked with the producer who would do for Erykah Badu and them and engineering for all them. My boy crashed out.
You've been traveling.
So I'm moving around doing in big studios, getting a good sound, all professional, top notch. That way, you know, I can't be, you know.
So you
Can't be denied. You can't be denied. Oh yeah, Magnolia Evans did the entire project.
Yeah,
So,
you already know.
Shout out, my boy.
shout out Magnolia Elvis.
That's why I'm managing Magnolia. You hear me?
Hey, so let me ask you a question, Swift. Where do you want to be at next year around this time?
Next year about this time, I want to be basically on my way to the top. I want to have ridiculous presence in Arkansas. I want to be known as the sound of Southern soul,
Hood soul.
Hood thug soul. You know what I'm saying? It's for everybody who came from the hood in the woods, and that's all the way across the South United States of America. You know what I'm saying? It's for all the big black men who've been denied, all the George Floyds. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what it is, and it's all for us. Simple Man was, I actually wrote based on that, the whole situation with George Floyd was going on. Right. My heart was hurting. I was mad. I was upset at the world, and they just, if you listen to the song, the first verse, that's what it's all about, you know.
Been a better child.
They turned us into thugs. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I'm on the comeback from the thug side. I'm
Shout
trying
out
to be
to
the good
Live
guy.
Sosa, man, for the video.
Shout out to Live Sosa for the video. Oh yeah, by the way, I got a video with my boy Rose Thrower that's already on BET, and that's a song we did called Guarantee. And that song is already on BET Jams in rotation. Your boy Swiffer's working, man.
You working.
Stand up.
Hey, so let me ask you a question.
I ain't gotta say that.
Hey man, I like this, man, because hey, listen. Sometimes you get people and they don't know they're not as passionate about their product or about what they're doing because they don't.
Not to me,
right. And that's crazy. But I'm talking to him. He boom, 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 boom because he's passionate. He's informed. He knows what he's talking about. He, as you said, seasoned
in this game.
Hey man, I can appreciate that.
Appreciate
What? So you said
prime rib and you got steak.
right?
You know this.
Hey. So you said
music.
so you said what was the motivation behind? You said the motivation behind Simple Man was the George Floyd.
Yeah, well, it was more the Tupac made a statement about thugs. You know, if you know what that acronym stands for. He made a statement about it, and it's like the George Floyd situation, and in the times, everything reflects what he's saying. You know, it's like society is literally turning some of us into things that we don't necessarily want to be. You know what I'm saying? So as a reflection of that, I feel like sometimes in society we feel unloved, unwanted, uncared for. We look down on as a thug, you know, and just because you're from a certain hood or area or look a certain way, you get stereotyped. So if you listen to the song, it's all about, hey, chill. I'm just a simple man.
Doing the best I can.
Man, leave me alone. And let a brother make it, because that's all I'm trying to do in this world is stay out the way and get mine for me, the bag for me and my wife and kids so we can keep. I got 11 kids. You know what I'm saying? So I got to chase the bag, bro. You hear what I'm saying?
Ain't no missing that.
I ain't missing none of that.
11?
You got 11.
Yeah. Kids to grown-ups. I swear to God. Babies to grown-ups. I got them, man.
Hey man, that's a blessing, man.
So he trying to be simple now. I'm with it.
So
Everybody else gonna be simple.
So how did family think? What the kids think about your music? They be walking around the house and saying, "Whoa,
yeah.
whoa."
Well, like I said, I got babies to grown-ups, and I got some kids that's older. They do music, and I got kids that's younger, and they love music. So they walking around singing daddy songs all day. And,
that's a blessing,
I
man.
love it. I
got a daughter who's
I got a daughter who's an actress. She got into acting because I was doing music down in Austin, and I was doing TV interviews, and she came with me one day, and she got on the interview with me. Shout out to Money. Ever since then, she's working on her first movie in Austin. So,
wow.
You know, it's my 19-year-old. So,
because, like I said in that voice, man, just sitting here thinking about it, you can hear the anointment. And we hear the word anointment, we want to go straight to church. But that anointment, that soul, that power, that's in your voice, man.
Yes, sir.
I love it, man.
I can't wait till you hear the project.
Right.
That's how I feel right now.
You feel like Barry Gordon?
And to be
but
honest,
I'm trying to find out exactly.
And to be honest,
what
you
man
know,
I know.
I got like progression. I see myself, you know, Uncle Charlie, you know, in 10 years. And
Uncle
Charlie.
Charlie.
And 10, 20 years past that, I'm, you know, Mr. Biggs. Like, I got a long career going, and I ain't trying to stop nothing. This is just the beginning for me.
So, you know, 6 other artists on the Monumental, and then I do a lot of work.
Shout out to all Monumental.
Shout out to, like, Smurf G and Fire Marley, Bando, Weedy Marley.
And just being involved.
Son Diesel, all my boys.
Everybody is focused.
My boy Corbin, my cousin Corbin, Mr. Menace, 983 Posse. Shout out to all y'all.
All that, man. Right. Listen, I'm so grateful that you came up here and sat down and talked with me, man. I want to also speak about some of the things that you're doing with Hirt Town. Not with Hirt Town. You got the Hirt Town show coming up on the 6th.
Yes, sir.
Are there any other local shows that you got booked already?
I mean, some of the dates kind of coexisted on the same date, so.
Okay,
you know, you idealistically, you know, you want to make sure you live up to one obligation before you can go to another.
Okay.
You know, so if the time is
the Juvenile is when?
You know, Juvenile August 14th.
Okay.
We're up here by the Bean Grill.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We got some shows in Texas with like Big Pokey.
We got Big Pokey coming up.
I just done a little flip.
Yeah, just done a little flip in Austin,
Zero,
Texas.
just done Zero.
We got Dallas, Texas coming down.
Boy, you moving.
Yeah, and I started out with a lot of the Texas greats back when I was rapping. You know, and like I said, I was with Carnival Beats. Look them up, Platinum.
And that's out.
They produced all them dudes songs.
With Monumental,
So,
like he didn't even got to the thick of it with Fire Marleys and
Right. I'm just now getting getting with them.
Yeah. We've been around, but we, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all just linked up.
Right. Just linked up. What's going down?
And
I had to get a manager, man. Hey, if you're an artist, you ain't got no manager, you're practicing. I'm telling you, don't be no cheap dude. Don't be broke. You got to put your money where your mouth is. If you want your career to go somewhere, put money behind yourself because ain't nobody going to invest in you if you don't invest in you. Right. It's real talk because God helped the child to do his what?
You gotta have somebody
faith without work is dead.
So God has a child that has his own, so you got to go out there and get it.
I honestly believe that a manager has a position. Somebody has to take your product to market and present your product.
You don't make it without not having a manager right now. Just being honest with you, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know, everybody ain't for you. You gotta find somebody. I'm more traditional.
Everybody
you see me, hands on. I'm right here with my dog.
Right.
You
Instead of just saying, "Hey, go down there and talk to Big Nate."
You're just not on the phone with me 24/7, and I'm calling myself. Got something? I'm gonna handle it. It don't work that way in this industry no more. Especially after the pandemic, it moved all them people that I just spoke on. They don't have a job when we come back, and I'm talking about for Atlantic Records, Empire Records. Those people don't have a job because you wasn't able to live and sacrifice during this doggone pandemic.
True that.
This pandemic taught a lot of.
I went through so much during the pandemic. Once that tornado hit us, man, we went all.
So the tornado hit y'all down in court.
His manager was with him.
What?
Yeah, I don't think Mo3 would be gone because I don't think he would be moving like that.
Mo3 a whole different subject,
but I'm just saying, I don't think you're moving like that. I don't think you're driving around early at 10 o'clock in the morning by yourself.
Yes.
I'm just being honest with you.
So
whether you went and did whatever you did.
I hope that we learn some lessons from that whole situation.
It's all about how you move.
It's all about how you move.
And as you get older in our age, you understand.
And not only
stuff ain't worth the photo.
Not only how you move though, it's what you put out there.
True.
Yep.
And that's what I like about your music. You ain't. I mean, from what I can hear, from what I've heard, you ain't out here talking about. Listen, I'm outside. I'm gonna shoot your mama and them up when I see him. No. The music that
gone.
Yeah.
Man, listen, like I was finna say, once that tornado hit my house, I opened my eyes to a whole lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I've never been a person that started beef or kept me. But once that happened, it's like the whole earth, you know, to me is a place where I'm just bringing new energy. I'm not even giving out any, because I used to walk around and I wish a nigga would. You know, I had that attitude too in life. Because, you know, the world will make you have that attitude. But now I see that everywhere you turn, everybody killing each other. It's too destructive, bro. So, you know.
Do you even see
sometimes it take a natural disaster, bro. You hear me? Sometimes it take a natural disaster like a tornado to hit your house and you go down and not
something to pause you.
A pair of shoes, a pair of socks for your kids, for you to realize, hey, man, you know.
Real beef don't let you know
what
it's
is
coming.
the world really about?
What
is life really about?
You're going to hear some gunshot and then you're going to wonder.
It's bad. It's getting bad everywhere.
So
it's bad, man. So when that tornado hit, that kind of redirected some of your energy and said, hey, son, listen, focus on this music, on this good soul.
Yeah, because I literally had stopped really doing music. And, you know, I was going back to putting my music together for this project. I said, well, if I'm going to come back, I'm going to sing. And I'm going to really do me. And I'll be able to bring myself out. That's the only way I'll be able to do it and stand behind it. So once I did that, you know, and I was pushing hard and I was putting money behind it, and then it's like the test comes. Here comes the tornado. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Now you don't have nothing. So do you really want it? Do you really want to be something? Do you really want to?
I'm managing off.
I could have gave up everything right then. You know, I could have went and robbed Wells Fargo because I thought about it. You know, but I just couldn't. I had to redirect the energy. I had to do something right. And I think I'm on the right path.
I do too. I think you're on the right path, man. Like I say, two things that'll always take you far. That's a blessing, and that's a work ethic. Your work ethic by itself is going to take you far. And then you hooked up with somebody like Ramon who understands the business, who has the connections to put you in the right place, and who can take your product to market.
He's a solid 100 dude.
Yeah, Ramon's a dude.
I love that more about him than anything, you know, all the other.
Because everybody ain't for you nowadays, man. Some people just trying to... some people look at you as prey,
right?
And so when you get somebody on your team who's looking at you and saying, "No, I believe in you,"
then you love to share with that person.
Yes,
for life.
Yes.
Just like you know me from sports too. You know what I'm saying? On helping and volunteering, coaching. I played.
Right.
Okay. just like you want the coach to give you an opportunity, that's how I feel in this. I'm not Coach K with quality control, but I'm a coach in this mind, in this game. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you go with titles, he's a manager, or he's a promoter, or he's an influencer, I feel like I'm really a coach in this game. I don't have the
same skill set
that God gave this man. Okay, but what I do have is another voice that can speak on what God gave him.
And what God gave this man, I don't have.
Right.
So in order for me, that's why I keep telling these young artists, it's like I know people who can do videos, right? Well, you can do videos, but you don't have the professional equipment and the training to do videos to the level of Hype Williams. So put your money behind your videos until you know what I'm saying, have that knowledge to do that. So you can look. You gotta look the part. If you don't look the part, no, they're gonna look. They
making videos in jail right now.
They gonna look over you if you don't look the part.
Everything in there is gonna be times 10, and they making it look like
it's
stuff
crazy.
That's out on the street.
It's kind of shallow, but if
what
you ain't,
is your excuse?
Right, they making it work. They making it work.
Budget.
So
from all the other stuff, making excuses.
It's bad to say, but these days it's messed up. Like if you don't look like you got money, they won't listen to you. So if you don't look like you doing good in life, they don't listen to you.
But that's why it's important just to have the product. And the product, the simple man speaks for itself. The product.
Right.
Listen, you may not like how I look, but when you hear what I got to say, when you hear this music, when I share with you this product, oh man, look here, man. So Ramon, we're finna get out of here in a second, man. But it's your boy Big Nate with the Real Underground Radio Station. Listen, Ramon, you got any shout outs, man? Anything like that?
I got a lot of shout outs. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Okay.
You know, first and foremost, you know what I'm saying? Big Guy G. You know what I'm saying? God always first. My T. Jones, everybody that supports not only my artists because of me. You know what I'm saying? I got people that are friending right now on Facebook, and I thank y'all for friending Fire Marley, friending Bands Cambana, friending Electric Swift, friending Smart G, West Bank Mall, Sun D. Like the list go on. I started out with one artist. Now I'm like 7 deep, and I deal with 20 other. You know what I'm saying? And that's out of the state of Arkansas. Bankroll, Freddie, all them, they people. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them that's like
connected.
Congratulator, never a hater.
Never that.
I tell people
I congratulate somebody because you don't never know why they was giving what they was giving. It ain't up to you to figure that out.
It's up to you to manage the relationship.
Just congratulate them, and if you get a bad vibe from it, then you can make your decision on a person. But at first, you need to be a congratulator. Because if you can't do that and you always stomping your foot, you die.
Man, I'm happy for anybody. Dude, look.
Hey,
I put this on God and angels.
Hold on,
I'm happy for any and everybody.
Because I want you said something I want to make sure they hear and understand, Ramon. Man. You're a congratulator and not a hater. So that means when somebody's winning, you clapping. Listen, if you get some mail, that mean the mailman on the street, baby.
Right.
That mean the mail. Hey, if you get a check, the mailman must be out. The mailman must be. Checks going out. Ramon got his. God down the street. Better get ready for mine. Hey man. Hey, and it's all. I'll tell you something else about it. It's all about being able to manage relationships.
Appreciate that.
And so many people, that's where we fall at. We can't manage our relationships. We don't know how to build it, and everything might not be for you. If it's for you, it's for you. If it ain't, it ain't.
Right.
Just because it ain't for you this time don't mean it ain't next time.
That's very true.
Hey, and then another thing, your network is your net worth.
That's it.
And so you realize the value in networking. So, hey, monumental, baby.
And look, that's why I hired this dude. That's why I hired this guy because I'm like most artists. I'm horrible with connections. Writing down
because you're focused on that's not your role.
But that's just the artist's ego. Like
No.
It's like listen, they forget who they dealing with. Every artist has this ego that they supposed to be able to turn on, or you're not a real actor. Because this is entertainment at the end of the day.
And not only that,
but they forget who they are, and you'll know this.
Quick.
You my brother, and you doggone the baby.
Right.
Don't act different with me.
But listen to me, though. Listen to me.
Every artist does.
Here's the thing, though. We have to understand there's a position and a role for everybody.
Yes, sir.
Listen, man. Only in football can the quarterback play the running back, baby.
Right.
Not in business.
Right.
Not in. Only in football can the quarterback play the wide receiver. Not in business. It is seldomly gonna be successful. What was that play? The wild hog or something they used to call it.
Oh, you talking about the Wildcat?
Wildcat, yeah.
Well, they call it Wild Hog because they
Wild hog, Wildcat. That ain't always a winning play, baby.
No, they
Not-
caught on.
And so they caught on, and so it's okay for you, Ramon, to be efficient in that area, and it's okay for you to be efficient in your area. And it's good that you got somebody like Ramon who can say, "Hey, here's the business. I'm going to focus on the product.
Right.
Y'all meet in the middle. You market the product. You create the product."
Yes, sir.
So if you got any shout outs, anybody you want to say what's up to? I know.
Well, it's gonna be short, but first and foremost, my family, all of them, my wife and kids.
Shout out to the wife and kids, man.
Mr. Vanya, shout out, baby. But more importantly, I ain't gonna say more importantly, but just as importantly, shout out to God.
Amen.
That's the person, that when I go to sleep, he put these visions in my head for these songs. I'm thinking about music all day long, so I got to give him a shout out because without him, I wouldn't be able to make no music for y'all. But beside all of that, saying G Entertainment with your Trap House Moosey, Fred G, Smurf G, Pickety Down. I'm forgetting a whole lot of people I know, but I'm going to just run through them quick as I can. Shout out to Carnival Beats, 983, all my posse down in Queen City. I love all y'all, and I'm trying to be somebody so I can make y'all proud of your boy. So, hey, I'm going up. They already on the internet.
It's going up, baby.
The music, they down. I got thousands of weekly listeners, so, I'm stoked about it all. That big party coming down at the end of October at the right spot. Be there or be square. Your boy Rich Taki. At the end of October.
You weren't supposed to say that, man.
I ain't got no specific date yet, but it's gonna be I ain't got no specific date, but I will say it's gonna be the end of October.
At least you don't know what guest coming, okay?
I ain't gonna tell you that.
Swift, before we go, where can they find your music? How can they tune in with you?
Hey, you can find me on you can download my music on all platforms. That's everywhere. And that's like Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere. Download
The best thing to do in this day and age, type the name right and go on Google. Everything's going to pop up. That's how we get down now.
2 words, electric and swift.
I like to let the listener listen to what they want to hear.
I'm on
Type
Facebook
the name,
at
it's going to all show.
Hey man, we gonna tune out, baby. This
I
big
appreciate
name.
your name.
Hey man, I'm glad. Hey man, I loved it. I love the opportunity to talk to you. I love the music, man. I'm just a simple man, baby.
Me too.
Trying to do the best I can. Whoa,
I know you gonna.
Hey man. Hey, this your boy Big Nate. This the Real Underground Radio Station. Hey man, before I go, I gotta give my boys a shout out. Bobby Lowe, my boy Iceman,
right.
T. Hey man, we finna talk the talk, baby. This the prequel, baby. This your boy Big Nate. This the Real Underground Radio Station. This Nate Logic, baby.
Your boy
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, we gonna go out on this though, man. We gonna go out on this.
Yeah. Hey, make sure y'all download that Simple Man.
Iceman, buddy, y'all gonna show too on Hirt.
Yeah.
Download that Mr. Man.
Listen to this.
Everybody got been through something. Look, baby. I'm trying to tell you, when a nigga burn off,
Hood soul, baby.
Hood soul, baby. This for the soul right here. This for every dude from the hood who got a soul.
I'm going, you alone, I'm going, ain't coming round. Baby, you gon' miss the man. When I'm going, you alone, ain't coming round. Baby, you gon' miss this man. When I'm going, you alone, I'm going, ain't coming round. Baby, you gon' miss the man. When I'm going,
I like that. I've been pumping this all evening.
I've been dealing with the same old lies. My girl giving me the side nigga vibe. This weed telling me to open up my eyes. Don't wanna see it, boy, I'd rather be blind. I guess I got a lot. It's going down, baby.
Hey man, this is it, baby. Your boy Big Nate. Hey man, Electric Swift, Monumental, baby. Y'all tune in. Big Nate coming right back.